Okay, so look at The Witness at 21:9. The Witness is a gorgeous game. Any view of the world is full of vibrant colours and beautiful environments to wander around, and for that alone, it's worth devoting time to exploring. However, the game is certainly far more than a feast for the eyes, but for the brain too, because it's a puzzle game, plain and simple, and a bloody brilliant one at that. Anyway, before I talk about the gameplay, let's go over the ultra-wide support. So the game is very basic in composition. By that I mean you just have the gameplay, which is all ultra-wide, there isn't really any HUD, and there are no cutscenes. In fact, the only other part are the menus, and the main menu and in-game menus are both the same thing, and they're both very basic, with just white text center screen, with the entire screen just blurred out. It works perfectly. Performance-wise, whilst the game is gorgeous, it isn't hard to run. There isn't exactly much going on, and so it opens it up to a large number of users on low-end machines, and so unsurprisingly, on my GTX 1080 Ti at 3440 by 1440, I had zero issue maintaining 95 FPS at every moment throughout. Now, there was one problem I ran into in this game. It stopped running for me from Steam. No idea why, but whenever I clicked play, it just refused to start up. So to get around this, I just had to go to my Steam download folder, where all my games are saved, and manually click the game's exe file there, and it ran correctly. No idea what was wrong with it, and I can't find an explanation online. Lastly, there is a great FOV slider, so you can definitely get the FOV level to suit your preference, and you can create a load of save games, so you can just restart or have multiple people playing at the same time and all have your own save games to play from. So gameplay wise, like I said, it's very simple. You're required to explore the world and complete line puzzles to progress to the next stage. The world is broken up into biomes, and each biome has its own set of unique style puzzles. They all generally have overlapping features, but they each have their own twists. You also should complete these biomes in a set order, but that order is not exactly clear. The game instead opts to let you loose for you to then work out by yourself what order you should be doing this stuff in. The way you do this is you find a puzzle, and if you don't yet understand how you're supposed to complete it, then you have missed the tutorial for that puzzle. For example, right at the start you come across a door with black and white dots on, but you haven't yet been told how to complete it. Now, you're totally at freedom to try and work out how to do it, but the sheer volume of options means it's near impossible to complete the problems without the basic understanding of what you're supposed to be doing. So you should go past that door and you come across a white and black dot tutorial section where it clearly shows you the basic rules to completing these types of problems. Then you can go back and unlock the previously locked door. It all sounds so very simple, and I know some people will be like, ugh, that's so boring, but believe me, it's bloody addictive. It's a proper challenge and really good fun to work out what you need to do. If you find you're completely stuck, you should just move on, find another puzzle, tackle something else, and come back. I played a lot with my girlfriend, and when I first told her what the premise of the game was, she laughed and thought it sounded properly boring, only for me then to make her play one puzzle, and 3 hours later, she was still playing the game. There is a fantastic charm and beauty to the game, and it makes the problem solving a real experience. Puzzle-wise, things aren't only lines drawn on a board, you're also required to use sound to solve certain sections and walking around on pressure plates, but the premise remains the same every time: how to get from A to B correctly. Now, there is also a little story to the game, not a clear-cut one that you're told word for word, but an interpretive one. You're kind of left to think about it yourself, take away from it what you want, and I love it. It's one of those captivating things that you're going to think about long after you finish playing. So yes, as you can probably tell, I really love this game, and it totally gets a recommendation from me. It also gets a WAF score of 5 because it's perfect on our ultra-wide screens. It may be one hell of a difficult challenge at times, but that's all the more reason to get a friend in the room to play with you. Anyway, I hope that gives you some information on how the game runs at 21:9. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, and subscribe for future info. For another games at 21:9, head over to my channel or the WideAsFcuk website. Hopefully I've covered it. If I haven't, then leave a comment down below and I'll try and cover it. And if you'd like to support the channel, the links to my Patreon page are in the description, and Amazon affiliate links are there too. See you later.